Alright, I wanted to show y'all a couple things here. I'm out here filming the moon. So when I pull up my weather app, you can see that where it says Winter Haven 69 degrees. A little bit to the right there you can see the moon. So it's called the waxing crescent. So as I scroll up here, and you'll be able to see it tells you the wind. The wind's 8 miles per hour coming out of the northeast. Then right here it tells you the sunrise and the sunset. Alright, so here's the moon. So the illumination is 5%. It's a waxing crescent. So you can see it's the crescent facing upwards. So the moon set is at 9:35 p.m. So a little over an hour. It'll be the moon set, a little over an hour. So I've caught stuff on game camera before at night, and I figured it was a UFO a few times, and I filmed the moon to show people it wasn't the moon, because the moon doesn't move that fast. Like within 9 minutes it moved across the sky, and then it went down into the woods. And you can see here where the moon is. So it's going to take it like an hour and 15 minutes to move from where it is now down to where the tree line is back there, the horizon. So it doesn't move as fast as what I call on video. But I like to show some of these things like this. So let me show you another app. Okay, so this is the iHunt 750, and then you can come on here and you can look at the Solunar times up here at the top, and you can also Google Solunar times on Google or search it on the internet, and you can put in the Solunar times for your area. So like on this one, see here it shows as wildlife activity is active. Alright, and then what I wanted to show you too here, see it shows the moon 4% illumination. And here again it gives you the moon set, the moon rise. So the moon sets at 9:34. So the other app there showed 9:35. And then like here it shows you the moon rise at 8:54 a.m. So it's going to be almost 9 o'clock in the morning when the moon rises. So if you want to get out and film animals or do Bigfoot research, get out in the dark early in the morning, the moon won't be up until 9 a.m., almost 9 a.m., the moon coming up. So you can have complete darkness out there for a while, depending on how early you get out before daylight. So also what I want to show you here too is I try to check the Solunar times a lot for hunting and fishing, for getting out and filming animals, for filming wildlife, anything like that you do. I check this too for doing Bigfoot research, because I can get out at the times that the animals are going to be moving around, and that's when the Sasquatch will be hunting. They'll be out hunting at those times. So like here this morning, I happened to notice this morning, see the minor periods, 7:54 a.m. until 9:54 a.m. So this morning on Highway 60. Alright, let me let this car get by. So this morning, when I was working and driving out Highway 60, I was checking all the cattle all the cattle out in the pastures were up feeding. So this was during this minor feeding time, because I watched that a lot. Even when I'm working and driving, I'm watching this stuff like this. All the cattle, every cattle I saw was up feeding at this time. It was a minor feeding period. So I watched stuff like that. So this gives you the major feeding periods and the minor. And you can use that even to get out and film wildlife. Gives you a better chance of catching them, film them. Alright, so look, that was finding the trackway. He's the one that I learned this app from right here. So that's something right there. I was thinking about him a few minutes ago when I was thinking about pulling this app up and doing this video. I was thinking about finding the trackway, because he was also a combat engineer just like I was in the Army. And he was actually in there longer than I was. And he catches a lot of stuff on video as well. And he teaches about things like this. The iHunt 750 app. I learned that from him. I learned about this app from him. But like I already knew to go on online and look it up too on the internet. There's a couple different sites I've been on the internet to look it up. Alright, so I wanted to show you this. Alright. And then there's another one here. The sky view light. Alright, first let me go to the moon. So see, there's the moon with the waxing crescent facing upwards. So there's the horizon, the red line's the horizon. Alright, so that big planet that you're seeing is Venus. Let's see. Alright, right there, that's Venus. It's over to the left just a little bit. That's the planet Venus. Alright, so Saturn's already gone down. And the sun's already gone down. Excuse me, and then there's Mars. Mars and Mercury. And that's Aquarius. The star system Aquarius. So see how you got the planets and the sun there. And that's the star system Pisces. So I like showing this app here too. And I learned about this app here from Beata. From Chris and Beata. Beata was teaching me and Joey about this app here. And I really like using it and showing it. So like I said, there's Venus. Alright, so I'm going to put this back on the moon. So I've been getting a little bit of footage of the moon here and there. And just different things like that. Some of the different birds. Some shots of the moon. A lot of different things like that to use in my videos. And also to use for Jason Kenzie too when he comes back. So I'm collecting a lot of different things. Alright, so again the moon, the waxing crescent facing upwards. Alright, so I'm going to go out of these apps. I like showing them to you and talking about using this stuff. I use a lot of this stuff tracking, doing my Bigfoot research, hiking, hunting, fishing. Alright, let me go back out just a little. So you got Venus going down over there and the moon. They're both pretty bright. So I'm at my house right now, out in the driveway filming this out by the road. So I may have to edit out a little bit of music in the neighborhood and a couple of cars coming by here and there. So this is Friday night, March 20th. So there goes another plane. You can see the red light flashing on the plane as it went right almost underneath the moon. Alright, so I wanted to get a little bit of film of the moon there. And add this in too with the short video.